Alright guys, morning, welcome to the stream. How's it going guys? Morning Silver, what's up Unknown, Lux, how are you says Jay, morning. Sorry I'm a bit late guys, I'm trying to catch up. Today's Friday guys, I usually am a bit late on this day, that's why I take my time before I take that first trade, so if I can, I'll wait about 10 minutes today. So the watch list is pretty decent. Still watching the Dwac plays. There's still some opportunities there, but I'll be trading them on the side. But the gappers, not much of a gapper to be honest. Anything I'm missing today, by the way, on the gapper side, or anything else that's moved yesterday or today? Let me know please. This one is holding up. I don't know why it's gapped up. What is the reason for it? Not much, not very clear. So the other one that's gapping up, Wimi. I remember this name, trading it quite a lot actually in the past. Yeah, this is gapped and it's showing strength. So why is this gapped up? Augmented reality. Metaverse. So there's something to do with metaverse really. That's gonna kick in most of the stocks that actually is anything to do with augmented reality sort of products. So yeah, that kind of sector would be a really good watch I think in the next coming months I believe. So keep an eye on that. Those sort of, you might want to create a list of stocks that actually does this, and also maybe even look into swing trading some of those, because I feel like they'll have some news behind it, some sort of attraction behind it, attention. So this is one of them. We'll keep with me on the side. We'll see. The rest guys, I don't have much of a gapper, two gappers only, but Lucid guys. Lucid, I'm quite happy. Today I probably don't have to trade. In fact, don't have to trade for a while because of Lucid. So my swing trade on Lucid is working really nicely. Somewhere here I believe my trades, and then as options as well. So doing some decent damage on that. I'll keep an eye on it because it's a massive move yesterday and today as well is gapping up right there somewhere. So the continuation might come in. There's a lot of buzz behind it. It could be a start of a good move, but just be careful that there might be some profit taking coming in, heavy profit taking coming in today, right at the open. The open drive might be a bit choppy, so just be careful on it. It's going to be hugely massive range on it, so you gotta know before you go into this trade what your risk is going to be. So mostly long biased, but short term maybe short biased as well. We'll see, but that's your Lucid. Apple has gapped down. That swing of mine has gapped down, but it's reclaiming, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. I mean, if it does gap, if it starts to push towards 41, 45s, 46s, I really don't mind adding to it, to my swing anyways. So we'll see. SPY is just doing this all-time highs, rejected from it, and it's just gapping down. It's gonna take a while before it takes that high out. We'll see. And CLF guys, short biased, not very clean moves. AMC short biased, AMD short biased, Bkkt short biased, XPEV short biased. What? ENPH, it could be, it's 50-50 guys. If it starts to still I'm a bit short biased on it. So most of the things that I'm watching today, apart from Lucid and Apple, I would definitely look to short most of it. That's pretty much it guys. That's the watch list. Uh, Nothing that excites me right at the open, apart from Wimmy. So if you're gonna trade this right at the open, it might be a scalp. So if you're not a scalper, forget about it. Leave it alone, right? Ford. Yeah, Ford. So what did Ford do? So it's gapped up. It's probably earnings, right? Yeah. So it's when was the earnings today? Wow. Okay, it's beaten that estimate by quite a bit actually. Yeah, 2710s aftermarket. So yesterday. No, the other day. Okay, I get it. So yesterday was this was in response to the so this is the day where the 27th aftermarket. So yeah, yesterday was a bit choppy though. After that, it might there might be a continuation chance on it, guys. On F, keep F with you. I'm a bit long biased on it because yesterday what it did was it did its chop. Now it's if it's gonna continue, it's gonna hold up that start taking out the 17s, and once it does that, then you can definitely. I'm looking to watch that 17 areas. If it starts to hold that, I'm looking for longs, guys, on it. That's just because the earnings beat was quite a bit, and the gap held, right? The gap held, and if it starts to hold that gap, what you want to keep an eye on as well is 1670s. If that starts to break, then it might be going for a gap fill. But in these kind of circumstances, gap fill barely happens. So especially with this kind of, I mean, it doesn't move that much forward, but for it, few dollars is quite a bit actually. So yeah, keep an eye on the side. That's pretty much it, guys. Let's see, Bkkt. Okay. Morning, Jessica. How's it going? Wimmy, what's Wimmy doing? So not much of a gap. This area 512 is actually trading above it. So that this zone was a level. Now it's trading here. It's actually over 200 EMA. So that's a strength already. So what you want to watch is 523s, 525s an area. 5 is definitely an area to watch if it does pull back to that. And if it starts to hold, then that could be a mid-afternoon reversal. We'll see. Keep an eye on this. I would definitely say that if this starts to break 520s, then that's one clue that it wants to just fade off. And then we've got 5. So quite a bit of support before it actually confirms that it wants to gap fill. So that's why I am a bit long biased on Wimmy. GFAI right now is just what is the gap on it though? 240s to 360s, quite a bit actually. 3 Yeah, 4's held, as you can see. 4's held, so 4 is a massive level to keep an eye on. 4, definitely keep an eye on 4 level. If it starts to creep back up there and starts to bring some volume, maybe look into that, but I feel like this might actually drift off. We'll see. Right. When is the time changing in US, guys? Can you let me know? Is it November, just like here? Oh, right. It's usually after a week, yeah. Back on our, yeah. That's what we're getting here as well. So it's usually always 1 week delay, I think, from UK. So we're getting this Sunday. So I have to remember that. Right, guys. Anything else you guys watching? Let's have a look at Lucid. Go Lucid. It's your birthday. Apple is what's the news on Apple, guys? Oh, right. Okay. Right. So there's some downgrades actually. It's a bit strange. Everybody is adjusting price target from one. Okay, they're just probably playing some games there. Maybe a dip buy or something. We'll see. JSPR, really not my type of stock. Really liquid, as you can see. It's already heavily beaten down. The only thing I would say is if you are really watching this, I'm not gonna trade this. I don't like the daily, but a bounce might be due. A bounce. So only probably long ideas on it. No short ideas because nah, I just can't short this thing. If you have a look at the intraday price action, it should tell you an idea of what the stock and how the stock is. You see these little gaps in between. Um, that's pretty much telling you that there's no volume, and not enough volume. It's illiquid, first of all, and the daily is beaten down. Okay, let's look at our Dwac. PHUN is just if it's gonna go, there's some room for it to go if Dwac starts to fade off. Mm, yeah, but that's just on the side. Best of luck, guys. Take it easy. It's Friday. Just remember, it's Friday. It can be very, very choppy. End of the month Friday as well, so that's gonna be quite chop coming into it. So yeah, just take it easy, guys. Just wait for your setups. What else do I? So the only thing I see now, that's attacking C4's GFAI, and see what it does. Whether it's gonna reject from it or not. Seems like it wants to break it. There it goes. Right, 405s. I think if that 4 holds, then there's a chance that it could squeeze and halt. In that case, it's good. It's gonna be good for anybody who's taken that 4 break. You just want to make sure that 4 is holding. Now, if it starts to take out that pre-market high, that's gonna bring in more. There it goes. It's gonna halt. Right? Come on. Oh, surprisingly holding up. Okay. All right. Probably gonna hold now. Now, as in now. No. Okay, well, if you've taken it, guys, like you've got on a $4 stock, you've got like 10% move. You gotta take some out, right? You know, don't just hope that it's gonna hold and then give you a better entry. No, you gotta take some out. This is what's happened. See? This is what I mean. Like initially, open drive could be a really good scalping opportunity. You know, like people will just start to go in and out of it. How's Wimi doing? Wimi just backed down a little bit. VWAP is holding, still over our level that we can call it weak. So at the moment, I wouldn't call it weak, but it looks like open drive is showing sign of weakness. So uh, we'll see. I want to make sure that this 520 holds and starts curling back up, and then we'll take a look at it. I am watching MQ on the side. Why is it moving like this? Well, it's been in play for the last few weeks, and I really don't think that it has that strength to carry on. So there might be some. If I can find a better level though. Right now it's actually on a daily level. Right now. So I'll keep an eye on MQ on the side, guys. It's been beaten down for the last few days, but today is trying to bounce. So the bounce could be a little bit bigger, which already is from 30 to 32s. And I'll wait for it for the backside on MQ. Or it could be a proper bounce day as well. Just don't forget that after this kind of move, it's still up though from its recent medium term trend is up. Only short term could be down. So I'll keep an eye on that. Surprisingly, that 4 is holding up. Looks heavy in my opinion, but that 4 is holding. So we'll see. Interesting. If it starts to take out that 420 again, it'll be another better entry in my opinion. Um, just want to let you know that on Lucid I have taken some profit. So basically on my I've got like believe it or not, on Lucid I've got like 700% profit, like 700% on my investment, right? So that's why I said, I don't have to work the whole. So I'm chilled, bro. I'm, this just taking some out is ideal after this kind of parabolic move, but this has quite a bit of potential, so I am gonna keep my obviously what is it, the remaining batch, which is quite a bit. So if it does do one of those, that hits that 45s or 50s, then yeah, we're laughing. Right. Right. This is looking like a long, guys. That's your long. So let's have a look. With a $4 stop. All right. Heavy selling coming in as well. Heavy selling. Okay. I might try this, guys. Four 13s, guys. I've got 413 starter. Just remember starter, and the break of 420. I'll add more. under four break, I'll exit this. It has to break though. It can't just wick like that. It has to break and close below it. So it could be for 392s, 95s, or whatever, 90s, doesn't matter. It's just a starter. I can actually hold off until 380s, 370s even, but I want to see how the force still holds or not. It's still early, in my opinion. That break of 420s will be a crucial area. So I've got a stop limit order on the top of 420, 422s, so I don't need to worry about it. Yep, that's the long, guys. Just a bit early for Friday, but it's okay. If a setup is there, it's there. There it goes. There it goes. So 422s added. So this is kind of like a bit of a fight in between that this zone here. As long as that 4 is holding, I'm still okay with it. Just want to make sure that you know that this area that it broke from 420s stay broken. Wow, IRNT, crazy, huh? I think it was a gap down and it's just reclaiming, isn't it? Not too crazy, to be honest. It's only 70 80 cents move. It's already gap down, didn't it? A dollar move, let's say. So yeah, not too crazy. Let's go, baby. Let's go, GFI. Come on, baby. You're gonna halt now, aren't you? Come on, GF. Oh, some volume coming in, or am I seeing things? Okay, okay. Come on, GFI. Come on, guard force. Let's do this. Don't be shy. Take out the high. Come on now. Yeah, so Wimi was yeah, Wimi is just holding that 200. So still in my opinion it could reverse, but if I don't see a short at the moment on it, honestly. If we'll see. I'm concentrating on this, guys. If it starts to take out that 440s, then we have a really good good trade on it, guys. But don't forget to put maybe some of the limit orders around 460s, 470s, just in case if it decides to really go for it. There's a big fight at the moment going on. Every single bar, a volume bar, is about 1 million, sometimes even more, 2 million. So we want when it does break out, we want this to go and break that 2 million mark maybe. Then it will look good. As you can see, quite a bit of fight coming in, but it's holding up really nicely, which is a good thing. We just want to be careful with the rug pull as well, right? Especially the highs, 440s. If it starts to break, you might want to take some, because if it starts to break and then do a fake breakout, then that's going to be trouble. That's going to be a sign of a rug pull as well. So be on your toes on it. So struggling a bit. Wimmy looks like a weak short here. Wimmy. Oh, right. Okay. That's what I mean. Okay. I'm exiting this, guys. Yep. I'm out here. So this is what I meant by rug pull. So that's it, guys, for this. It's done. No longs on it. I tried. This is what I was afraid of. I wasn't quick enough. I would have gotten out here. I just didn't have my hard stop. So got a bit of a um, slippage on it. Somewhere there. Yeah, so the rug pull just came in a bit unexpected. I was thinking it will come after the breakout, fake breakout, but we'll see now what it does. I'm only looking for shorts now, guys. On the hold of 4. Okay, all right. What is it doing? Yeah, in this kind of circumstances, it's better to have a hard stop just in case. Now, I should have as well, in my opinion. I should have because I was expecting kind of like a rug pull, and expecting it and not having that hard stop was a bit of a difficult thing. But look at that. You know, this just we were the weak hands. Simple as that. I was the weak hand, and it shook me out, and it's going for it. So now if I were to trade this will be a bit emotional for me, because I'm thinking like I'm not thinking logically because of this. Once my thought process settles down, then I will look into longing this or shorting whatever. But at the moment, I'm just gonna leave it for the moment, guys. Even if it does start to, it looks like it wants to, but I just don't that have that capacity at the moment to really trade it logically. That's what I can say. So I have to be disciplined, guys, to not trade it. So let's have a look at this bad boy. So this one, guys, this level here, this 520 area, if it starts to hold, then I will consider this a bounce. But if it starts to show sign of weakness around this area, I don't mind starting early as well. Um, Aloe, I'll call you Aloe. It's easier for me to pronounce it. Is that okay? I have few sites I use. Most of them are free. I used to use Trade Ideas for pretty much everything, but now I've left it alone. I use FinViz for my evening scans just to get these momentum stocks or previous runners or whatever stocks were in play. I mostly use FinViz because there's a lot of variables you can change to cater to your needs on that. So this is what I meant, guys, on Wimi, right? This is to the tick, almost. This level I was mentioning is gonna, wash down towards that 520s, and if that holds, then it's gonna start to curl back up. So let's wait and see what it does. I think this might actually, if it starts to hold here, then this might actually be much better than GFII. GFII, I'm gonna leave it alone for the moment, but I'm a bit short biased on it. I was short biased earlier on as well, but since it started to actually really show strength with a really nice hold on 4, that's why I went for a long. But I prefer a Wimmy for a possible long. Yeah, so hello, I use the Finviz mostly. 80% of my watch list comes from Finviz itself. I've got quite a few scanners in that to search for specific type of dailies and stuff like that. And also I use, just the gappers. Or you can use it on your, on your platform. Whichever platform you have, you can search for gappers and see what it. GFI AI looking very good for a short, guys. I'm gonna start here. Yep. Since I think you guys can't short it, so I'm gonna really short it on the side, guys. I'm gonna trade it on the side. I'm not gonna even call it out. I think you're not able to. Can you short, guys, on your TOS or trade TDM or trade? Quite choppy though. Might be a better idea to avoid it. Yeah. Leave it for a while. I think that's probably a good thing. Anyways, this is looking interesting. I might start early here now on GFAR. Sorry, WIMI. But I really wanted to break that 550 and hold. So I'm gonna start early, and then maybe even add over 550. Yep. So I'm starting early. Just a bit of a chase. I would have really liked it close to VWAP. If it does come back to VWAP and holds, then I will add as well. I think I got it here somewhere. Here is a better area, guys. If it starts to hold, I'll rather add here. On Wimby, just remember it's a slightly bigger stop. We're talking about, under 520s here somewhere, right? Not under VWAP. So that's how I am managing position. So I expect a bit of a pullback on it towards the VWAP. Yeah, I managed to add on the bounce on the VWAP, guys. Still, my stop is here. Right, so my average is right somewhere there. Yeah, somewhere there. Yeah, my ads are related to this stop here. Yeah, we've got like 540s to 510s, maybe 30 cents stop. So it's related to that, my position sizing. So hopefully, you know, um, there's another ad point as well around over 550s. Now once it starts to break that, then your stop straight away goes here, 530. It's coming, guys. I think it's coming. Let's see. 550, yeah, 552s. I might put a. I'll wait and see what it does there. All right, get ready. Okay, I'm adding. Just need that 550 to break. You see the numbers on 550, right there. There was big numbers that held. But if that goes, I'm going to keep an eye very close on it. Now, what you want to also pay attention to is on level 2, if that 550 number starts to thin out, then that you could start early. You could. I'm going to keep a very close eye on 550 level, guys. There was some numbers there, maybe even 551, 52s. See what happens. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. That's not looking good. Right, 520s. Guys, I'm gonna be out 520 break. Uh, mm, just gonna wait how it breaks here. If it starts to break fast, then I'll be getting out quickly. Just waiting on it to see if this zone here, this area here, whether it holds or not. Um, you know, is after this 520, under 520 could be the stop, but from 520 to 5, let's say 13s, there's not much. So I'm gonna wait on it to, let's say, if it starts to break that 200, then that's my final decision factor to take out. Shall see. Yeah, it looks like it, Silver. Looks like it. 4 starts to bring in some volume on the break. That could be a potential another try on it. But the thing is, I think there's a lot of games being played on it. So I think it's gonna move when we are not in it. That's probably what it's gonna do. Right, guys. So now I can make an easier decision. Now this under this under 200, if I get a close, then I'll exit this. But also, if it starts to wash, obviously I'm not going to ignore that as well. But I would rather prefer it closes under it for me to get out of this trade. How's the volume on GFAI? GFAI looking decent volume. Yeah, I'm gonna be very careful, guys. This is not looking good on Wimmy. The bounce should have come very quickly, so that's not actually looking good. So I'm looking to exit it now. There it goes. Yep, done, guys. That's done. It's not long anymore. I think I'm gonna look for shorts on it because remember that daily level is now being violated and is staying under it, which is you know which is great because we can now look for only shorts. GFAI is also looking interesting now. 14th. I'm gonna start again, guys, here on GFAI. By the way, on Vimy, I did mention, yeah, I'm out, yeah. 2 or 13s. Yeah, I'm gonna start on this bad boy here. I think I got about 414s. Just a bit of a chase somewhere there. Let me check. Yeah, 413s. Somewhere there. And then the stop will be about the lows. Wow, Wimmy just didn't. So on Wimmy, guys, I'm out. I think I got out here somewhere. See what it does around fives. Yeah, unfortunately today, Friday, just your typical Friday, unfortunately. Just sometimes, I do get really decent winners on Friday earlier on. Sometimes I finish Friday very quickly as well because of those trades. So it's just one of those things. I got in two trades and both of them were just yeah, quick quick exits. However, I am looking for Wimmy shorts because it's already like quite clearly decided that yeah, it's just gonna try and attempt to fill the gap. So looking for that. Alright, so GFI is not doing much, guys. Still a chop, Um, gonna be exiting very quickly soon. Soon. I want to see what this does. This bar. So we've got at least something to work with now because of the price action. So let's see if it starts to break either of those areas. Wow, CLF. Yep, CLF. Dude, CLF. Okay, CLF. I was short biased on it, and I still am. Even this bounce didn't really sort of convince me. That double top, really nice. But even after double top, the other better entry was 2520s. Right, guys. I'm looking at CLF as well, guys, on the side. If it starts to bounce towards 25s, 2510s and starts to hold, that's when I'm gonna start the short. CLF. On and also I'm watching Wimmy for a possible short as well. Watching this as well, guys, I have plenty of time for me to start adding to positions on it if it starts to take the highs. Now I wouldn't consider adding here because more important is this area for us. 440 break, that's when you want to see whether you want to add or not. Wow, Bkkt, by the way, guys. Bkkt. Bouncing. But it's not something I would really. Let's look for this guy. If it starts to take this low out, I might even exit early here. Right there somewhere. Right there, but I needed to close below that, okay? Yeah, it's not a wick. Bkkt is going crazy. Oh, come on, CLF, give us a chance. Will you? Still waiting on this to get taken out, either side. Look at that Bkkt go. Freaking hell. From 2650s to 2950s, rejecting now. Very volatile. Extremely volatile. It's not really a double top, but a rejection from 29,950 is very big. Very massive rejection. So huge. Uh, that's why I left it alone, because you know after this move is chasing it anyways. Let's see what it does after, whether it starts to hold its move or not. We'll find out. The one that I missed is Lucid Short. Oh, I know I was I'm swinging this, but that's completely different story. I was expecting a bit of a honestly a pullback. That's why I took some partial off here, I think. And now after this wash, there was a really lovely setup here and even here. So we missed that. There might be a setup here, but I think it's overextended now. 4150s to 3650s, huge for Lucid. So you know, I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah, the trade was there. Yes, you see, this is why you don't want to be putting a stop order over that, because earlier it did the same thing. Where was it? Here. So it broke that 4230s. No, it's not this one. Wimmy. Sorry, I'm talking about Wimmy. Forgot. Right. So CLF. I'm looking at CLF for a possible short as well, guys. Looking at CLF, just need a little bit of a rejection confirmation. See what it does. And I'm also gonna be exiting this quickly, guys. GFAI looking to exit very soon. If it starts to, well, actually it's bouncing now. So I'm watching that. So look. Right, guys. My hard stop under 390 now. Hard stop under 390 on GFAI. If it takes me out, perfectly fine. Very small loser on this one. However, on this one, just over 1 hour, maybe even 1.5. That is fine. Right, let's have a look at Wimmy. So just around here, guys, there's a potential short. Let's have a look. Yep, I'm starting here, guys. Under fives. So right here. I got around fives. This one, just gonna wait on how this responds, this level, 510s, 515s. If you start to take that out, then you know it might be chop. We'll exit. And still waiting on CLF. 520s, somewhere there. Yeah, I'm out of GFAI. I'm out. Got me twice today. This here. Guys, I've already started the which one is it? CLF. So my average is around 2506. CLF. 2506 is my average right here, and stop is clear now. As you can see, 25, 22s, 3s, 5s, as long as it's breaking that. So we'll see. I managed to put some position in there as well, so you know, we'll see, because the stop is quite tight on it compared to others. Very tight, really nice. And I did already start with the Wimmy. Yeah, Wimmy was a short entry, yeah. As CLF was bouncing over here, I wanted to start, and then you know, better entry was, you could have started here, but your overall stop would have been over the break of VWAP. So now VWAP rejection, and that would have been a better entry. But I did start a bit early and late as well, so average is about 2506. See what it does. Come on, CLF. Need to take that 200 out. With me, my average is about 501, something like that. And GFAI is also under that, is a short basically, right there. But I think GFAI just might have given up now because it tried its best. This wick is kind of like a sign that it tried again and again and again, failed. Now it's just probably given up because it probably wouldn't find that many bids holding it up. And if that's the case, it's just gonna, Yeah, CLF is I have been watching it on the side. It's still not over yet on CLF. I need that the 200 to break and stay under it. That's when I can say that's a trade. At the moment, it's still a risk of, we do have 1-to-1 right now, almost 1-to-1. But you know me, I'm a bit greedy on that. But it does have, according to daily, it does have a potential to run. I might, on Wimi, I'm careful because just gonna be a bit careful. If it starts to take the 200 out, then I might exit it as well. Oh, okay, so your stop was here. I'm gonna get out soon as well on it, 516, 17s. Because it's looks like I'm relying on that 200. As you can see, 200 respect here as well. So I'm gonna wait for it to not respect 200. That's when I'm gonna get out. So CLF is doing well right here. And I really want this 200 to get taken out, then I can decide on my stop, trailing stop. And I would like it to, yep, take some out. $24.84s, guys. I took some out, although it's not 2R. It's not 2R, but I feel like that's a better area to take some out at least. Just need to bank in some, guys. Just gotta bank in. Yeah, Silver, tough man. Today has been tough, especially for you, because I think you missed CLF as well, didn't you? Yeah, man. Just control your risk. If you hit your daily loss, just stick with it. I mean, just observe. Stick around if you want, or leave. Have a break. Don't. Yeah. Uh, with me as well. With me. Yeah, man. Take a break. Get freshened up. Get some fresh air, and then maybe stick around. For me, GFAI was yeah, this one was like 1.5R. Usually my losers are not 1.5R. This one, because yes, my original was stop was under VWAP, yes, but I still would have gotten out earlier. That's the thing with it. So 1.5. This one was not much really. So kind of like 2R down on it on GFII. 2R. And then Wimi will see. We'll see what it does after this. So right now, as you can see, that 200 EMA held. Now I can rely on that. My stop goes lower and lower. Hopefully this 5 breaks and still breaks and holds. Yeah, just remember Fridays can be like this. Fridays are usually like that. That's why I don't like to be really big on Fridays, or like really be like loading in, you know. Yes, if I have a cushion, I might, but just to start with the few trades, not really. Um, but having said that, I can't just leave Fridays off the week to not trade, because I still have, I still have a bit of an edge on Fridays. It's only those days that come when with big winners that's keeping me staying on Fridays. Otherwise, I could just leave Fridays alone. So with me, 518 stop, somewhere there. And if it does continue, then yeah, it has more potential on it. Same way as CLF. I've already gotten a partial, but I really want this to get taken out. This here. We'll see. Yeah, no worries, Andrew. Probably a better idea because you haven't missed much. Honestly, if you haven't traded today, probably better off. It's been choppy. I got chopped in a few trades as well. The only trade that's running for me is CLF, short 2506s on average, and then partialed out here. And then we'll see if this looks good as long as it holds below 25s. Yeah, sometimes it happens for a reason, isn't it? You gotta that losers have saved you some money to change the fan, man. But I'm in two trades at the moment. CLF is looking really good at the moment. It's just breaking that very good. If this works out, then I'll be okay. I'll be okay because I averaged in a little bit on it, so quite a bit of a load on it. Not too much, but enough. Enough. Yeah, that's the thing, and Jessica, that's why I trade on Fridays, because I know Fridays are really tough, but it's one of those days that when you do get something, you do really get something like decent, really decent. One of my better trades have been on Friday, believe it or not. It's funny how it works. Yeah, it's kind of tough, man. It's tough. Uh, with me, I'm out. With me, I'm out. So right here, I don't like it. Early exit, yes, I know. Early exit, but still, I don't like it. So yeah, just getting chopped around a bit. This got me though. I'm like down 2R on it. Freaking GFII 2R. Minus 2R on those. This was the one that got me. 1.3, 1.4, and then that's the rest. 0.5. And then Wimmy as well. Round long, very small though on this long. Like it looks big, but it's not. It's very small loser, zero point 0.5 maybe. This one also close to maybe just over zero point 0.5, just over 1 on this. Minus 1, let's call it minus 1R. So now, if I was down minus 3R, I would stop. But the thing is, before I was down, I took I took CLF. So CLF is a winner for me. Doesn't matter what it does now. I've taken partial and it looks like it's gonna give me another partial as well. Now I can keep it to break even because it's under that 200 that I wanted. And if it starts to reclaim 200, then that's probably gonna get into that chop again. So I could early exit as well. So this is most likely gonna give me a winner. Right. I haven't broken my rules. Thank goodness. I thought I did, but yeah. Just waiting on this to drop. Come on, CLF. Right, guys, I'm taking some more out here. Just a bit early, but just not going as fast as I would like it to. So two partials out on it. CLF looking good, looking decent. Let's see where it brings us. Yeah, no worries, Jessica. I might go a bit early as well today. I'm just gonna wait on this CLF, see if it does provide something decent. And if it does, then it'll bring me back to green. If not, Uh, if not, then I'll be like down. I think about 2 hours, something like that. So that's fine. I think this is the first day. I'm checking my. October has been great for me, guys. October has been decent. I had a lot of break evens, small, very, very tiny minus zero point 0.5 losers, a lot of break evens, but I had one, two, three, like 4 days, very, very decent winner. Might be 5 days. Overall, out of 20 days of trading, I had like 4 days of decent winners, which was like 11 hour, and then 8 hour and 5 hours, things like that. So that really puts me ahead. Yeah, surprisingly, October has worked out okay for me. Usually, it's not that great. It's average winners basically. But yeah, October looks good for me. Thanks. And my swing trades are doing decent. I've just took something out from Lucid here on my options. That was really, really good. That was like a 800% move on the options calls that I bought. And yeah, swing trades are looking decent apart from Apple, obviously. But Apple, is the long term, guys. It's just it's long term. So if it starts to again comes down to 145s, I might even add to it. I think Wimi just wicked us out and it wants to go now. It just wicked us out here. So, but I'm gonna leave it because I might have to leave early. Obviously, when I leave it, it's gonna drop down, isn't it? Now CLF might come back and take me out on a break even. That 25. Yeah, the remaining batch might take me out on a break even, guys. So just gonna see if it does that. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was mentioning, Silver. Wimi starts now. I've gotten out as well. Believe it, you were not here. I think. I got out on this bounce again. This one, and it just wicked me out. Although my stop was here on the break of, I wanted to close above that. 518 was my stop, but I just didn't like the way it was trading at that time. Yeah, well, it takes us out and then it goes. So at the moment, I'm looking at, I think, at the moment, minus 2 hour day, as it looks like it. Because CLF has given me 2 partials, but not enough. So if it takes me out on a break even, over the break of 25s, then I'll be down minus 2 hour. This is the first day I'm red this big. Usually break even, minus zero point 0.5 hours. Slide green, and then those big winners. So we'll see. Anyways, after this, I don't intend to take any trades, so I'm just gonna hopefully finish as it is. and that's gonna look good on October for me, which is great. Now the CLF is definitely stop is over 25. Even I don't even have to keep it here. Stop is actually over the break of 25. Yeah, 25 or 2s or 1s somewhere there. If it takes me out, that's fine, because I can see that this kind of like a you know over and under 200 EMA hold. So nope, not liking it. I think CLF looks like if the daily didn't look like that, I would actually CLF look like a long, and if it wasn't Friday. So if it had taken that 25 out, I would probably go long if it was another day. So very, very interesting. Bkkt, right. Big range, massive range. AMC quite a bit of chop, but as you can see after that 36 break, it's starting to fade off a little bit. Not a very clean move though. You know, ENPH still carries on. This was the result of the earnings, I believe. This move. I think a correction is due on this. So it could come today. I believe it might come later down today on ENPH, a correction. and then MQ. Yeah, it's the bounce. Today is the bounce day, but it's just drifting off now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking into exiting the CLF soon. I could exit now as well, guys. Might as well. Right, CLF, I'm out 25s. 25 right here. Although 25 is holding, but I just don't have like patience to go. I think it looks like a reversal in my opinion. So as it looks like, uh, we are down today. I think I'm gonna end up with -2R for the day. Thank you very much. Around, I think plus around 1 hour, maybe even more, but could be wrong. Plus 1 hour on this name. Lovely. Look at that. Yeah, that's a reversal, isn't it? And the next is basically VWAP breaks. This could continue, but that's just my observation on it. I'm not gonna trade it the way what I'm saying. It's just the way I look at it. That's why I exited early here, and now I'm done. So -2R for the day, guys. Not too bad. Looking back at the trades. So GFAI started long, very small, and then added. That one also wasn't really full position. Full position would have come in on the break of that highs. So I was okay, putting the stop under VWAP. That's fine. But ideally, I wanted to get out under fours, 394s, 95, somewhere there. But this rug pull came in quite fast, and I didn't want to really chase my exit. I was watching it under 4, yes, but usually what happens is you just get these wicks and then just bounce back very quickly. It never did. So it was as it was taking its time here. That's when I exited. That probably would have gotten me about 1.4, 1.3 hours. And then this one was also a long. Again, it tried to it chopped around and then started to reclaim that 4. So once it did that, I thought, okay, it deserves maybe one more chance with a small starter. Again, I did mention like starting and then add will be over the highs now, not here. So that's a good thing. Very very small loser and probably minus zero point -0.5 R, maybe less than that. So total for that name -2 R. And then really wanted to short it, but I was busy with I think CLF and Wimmy. Wimmy was this one basically. Sorry, where was it? Wimmy. So Wimmy also chopped me a little bit, but not the way GFAI did, because this is very small, like a 20 cents loser on Wimmy. But again, this was very early. Was waiting. It was a bigger picture as well, like this area here, this zone here. I was relying on that to pull back and then bounce back off of, which it didn't. So start a position here, break of highs of the day would have been added. But Um, I think on all of them, all two positions, I got -1 hour on it. So that's fine, zero point 0.5 hours. So obviously now that I'm out, it's gonna take its time, but I think it has the potential to really go for a gap fill. Even if it doesn't achieve that, it's probably gonna attempt to do that because the way it's looking like is under all the levels that I had marked in. It's already look at the daily. It's already looks like it's given up. But having said that, we should not have a very strong bias, right? Saying that, well, this is probably gonna do gap fill. You want to trade what it's doing right there and then. Yes, having a level, daily level, this and that to decide whether you're gonna trade or not um, should be based on daily. Yes, but that daily shouldn't bring a lot of bias towards intraday. If is what I'm trying to say, right? So yeah, at the moment it's untradeable, in my opinion. At the moment, if you look at the intraday, so that's that. And then we had the CLF. CLF, I really expected this to take out the low of day, and if it had done that, it would have probably brought me back to green or close to it. But um, shorted around 25. Started actually here. I started here, and then I think added here. So there was some position in it. Don't get me wrong, there was a really nice, decent position, but average was 25.06. First exit on the lows, recent lows, and then next exit on the lows, low of day, and then the trailing stop got stopped out just before break even. So although it looks like a decent trade, it's still a 1 hour for me because I had 50% remaining on it. So in hindsight, I could have taken more out here, but that's fine. Right, so that's 2 hour for the day. I think first red in a couple of weeks. First 2 hour red, more than 0.5 hour or small red. So it's okay, it's fine. Fridays are usually like that. So what? Yeah, I think Crawdaddy on Wimi. Are we talking about Wimi? Yeah, I did mention, I am a bit short biased on it. As long as this 520 in VWAP is holding. SPY. All right, SPY is extended. You gotta admit, quite extended. But SPY likes to keep chugging along. But it kind of looks heavy to me. So usually Fridays later down the afternoons, it tends to drift off and gives, or maybe in the PM power hour, it tends to really go for it to the downside on Fridays. But today could be that day. Don't get me wrong, it could happen. All-time highs, very close to it, and it's rejected from it a few times. And today is attempting to do that again. But yeah, I see a bit of a drift off on SPY later on. What a range on Bkkt, guys. What a range. Look at this. We're talking about 26s to 30s and then back down to 27s. That's crazy, man. And Wimi, guys. This is why you don't want to have a very strong bias. Now it's over our level, 520. So this could be a start of a reversal. Still early to call. Volume rising, or it could be a push towards the liquidity hunt to get those orders filled in around VWAP. So, but still keep an eye on. Remember on Wimi, I was slightly long biased before it broke that. Yeah, as long as it was holding this zone here, I was long biased on it. But I'm not trading it. if you do trade it, keep an eye on it. Later on, it might give some decent opportunities. It's still in play. Yeah. So break of 533s. Yeah. For today, dude, 477s. What do you mean 477 spy puts? What? You must have paid a huge amount of money. Oh, okay. That's what I was saying. Yeah, 457s. It's expiring today, right? Right. Yeah, I bet it is. So I'll be. I think I'll be comfortable with that. I'll be comfortable with that. Uh, just watch it. Put some alerts under here or under 456s. Put some alerts because once it's gonna start to wash, usually on Fridays it's gonna wash very quickly. So you have to be quick on it. Because what could happen is it could start to wash under 457s, 45650s, and it will start to reclaim back as well quickly. So you gotta be watching it, Crawdaddy. Awesome, awesome. Best of luck with that, man. 20 put options. Yeah, looks decent to me, honestly. Looks decent. I'll take that. I'll take it. Uh, Anywho, guys, I wish you best of luck. Want you to enjoy the weekend, take time off, especially silver. Take it easy. It's been tough for you, I know, but just take your time. Maybe even start, like do some work over the weekends, guys. Not just like uh, just leave it alone. Like you want to do some homework on your trades. Go back to your trades and see what you've done. Where could you have exited better? Where could you have stopped out better? Right? Go through every single trades of yours over the weekend and start writing things down, putting them in journals like TraderView or TraderSync or TradeViz. Put your tags in, put your setup tags in. Just do some work, guys. Trying to figure out what went wrong. What was the once you start doing that, you will start to realize something is poking out. Something is poking you quite obviously, and you should not ignore that. That's your data telling you something is off. It could be something to do with your early stops or very late stops, or it could be something to do with um, some exit plans or your timing of the trade. There could be a lot of things, but all it takes is your hard work to figure that out from your data. That's what I would say. The rest. All right. Sorry, man. Welcome to the stream again. We are live from 9:15 EST. Usually I stay here for a few hours, and we do talk about certain things here and there. So today I have to go a bit early, unfortunately, but I will catch you next week, November, and stick around, man. Yeah, we'll glad to help have you here. Anyways, guys, take it easy. Have a good one. Cheers, guys.